Welcome to Quality Silent Films. We're thrilled to take you on a journey back in time when cinema was all about movement and expression, when every flicker of the frame had its own unique charm. Stick around after the show for an in-depth look at the cast, behind-the-scenes stories, and the cultural impact of this delightful short. What sets, yes, Nanette, apart from other films of its time is its playful jab at the popular musical, No, Nanette. With its clever parody and physical comedy, it cleverly flips audience expectations of their head. This brisk one-reel comedy, co-directed by Stan Laurel, yes, the same Stan who would later team up with Oliver Hardy and Clarence Hennecke, transforms a familiar storyline into a delightful comedy of manners and mishaps. Laurel's co-director Clarence Hennecke was a lesser-known but active contributor to silent-era film production in the 1910s and 1920s. He worked within the fast-moving studio system on short comedies, helping support the collaborative craft that powered early Hollywood filmmaking. In this vibrant 9-minute short from 1925, produced by Hal Roche Studios and distributed by Path, we meet Nanette brought to life with lively precision by Lyle. As she introduces her new husband Hilary, played by James Finlayson, to her family, leading to a whirlwind of affectionate chaos. With Oliver, Babe, Hardy making a cameo as her former sweetheart, it's a mini showcase of slapstick talent. Without giving too much away, get ready for some playful dynamics, sharp-witted intertitles and visual gags, like a dinner scene that takes an hilarious turn when the groom's toupee decides to go on an adventure of its own. It's comedy at its finest, simple, expressive and sure to bring a smile to your face. So sit back, let today's reel unfold, and enjoy this charming glimpse into an era when silent screen humor truly spoke volumes. What a delightful and whimsical journey that was. Yes, yes, Nanette keeps you grinning from ear to ear. With its lively rhythm and vibrant performances sticking with you long after the credits roll. Stan Laurel, who was best known for his iconic duo with Oliver Hardy, was already sharpening his comedic skills behind the camera. This short film, produced by Hal Roach and released on July 19, 1925, offers an early peek at his directorial talent. The pacing, framing and physical comedy all hint at the brilliance he would later achieve. Born Arthur Stanley Jefferson, Stan Laurel developed his early comic skills on the British Music Hall stage and toured with Fred Karno's company by 1910, where he served as an understudy to Charlie Chaplin. After relocating to the United States around 1913, he continued performing in vaudeville before making the transition into silent film, appearing in early shorts such as Nuts in May, 1917. Throughout the late 1910s and early 1920s, Laurel gradually established himself in short comedies, often working alongside performers like May Dahlberg, while sharpening the expressive, slow-burn style that would later define his humor. Although his solo film career brought only moderate recognition, he became increasingly involved behind the scenes, contributing ideas as a writer and director. By 1925, Laurel joined Hal Roach Studios, where he focused mainly on writing gags and directing, a move that positioned him for the major breakthrough that would soon follow. Around this same period, he began working in the same creative orbit as Oliver Hardy, laying the foundation for one of cinema's most celebrated comedy partnerships. Lyle Tao, originally named Lyle Minnie Shipman and born in 1889 Inches, Kansas, was a seasoned performer on both stage and screen, cherished as a Hal Roach contract player. By the time she starred in this short, she had already graced dozens of comedies, collaborating with the likes of Laurel and Hardy and the Our Gang crew. Known for her expressive demeanor and sharp comedy timing, she infused Nanette with warmth and humor before stepping back from the spotlight to embrace domestic life after marrying in 1934. James Finlayson, with his expressive double-take and smooth skull, portrays Hilary with charming clumsiness, anchoring the chaos in an endearing confusion. Finlayson was a Scottish-born comic actor famous for his work in silent and early sound comedies, especially alongside Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. He became known for his exaggerated expressions, fake mustache, and trademark exasperated glare that made him one of the era's most recognizable supporting comedians. Oliver Hardy makes a sneaky appearance as the jealous ex, adding a touch of tension that enhances the comedic payoff. Behind the scenes, Roach's one-reel comedies were marvels of efficiency, shot quickly yet brimming with creative staging. Yes, Nanette remains in good shape and has made its rounds in silent film retrospectives and DVD collections, ensuring its charm endures. It even receives gentle nods as a playful parody of the original stage musical. Culturally, the film blends family-friendly comedy with the era's love for musical parodies. Its themes of family acceptance, bruised egos, romantic rivalries still hit home today. We chuckle at Hilary's understated victories because we can all relate to those awkward moments when meeting the in-laws. While contemporary reception was modest, these shorts were typically made to accompany feature films. Modern rediscovery, particularly among silent film aficionados, has solidified its status as a delightful piece of cinematic history. Did you know? The mischievous dog that snatches Hilary's hairpiece is actually Pete the Pup, a familiar face from the Our Gang comedies. Plus, this short film marks one of the earliest behind-the-scenes collaborations of Laurel and Hardy, even though Hardy isn't paired with his usual sidekick here. As you take a moment to appreciate that 9-minute burst of silent-era creativity, think about how this short distills comedy to its essence. No words, just impeccable timing, expressive faces, and clever visual gags. It truly connects us to the roots of cinematic humor in a refreshingly pure and delightful way. We're so glad you could join us for this charming silent screen treasure from the golden age of cinema. We hope you enjoyed the film today and that you'll come back for more silent-era treats soon. After all, at Quality Silent Films, we celebrate classic silent treasures with rich biographies, context, insights and cultural significance. If you found yourself laughing, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment and don't forget to subscribe for more vintage cinema magic.